So people don't change the battery in their smoke alarm, and you just hear boop and boop and boop or whatever. And the smoke alarm is telling you something's wrong. Like I'm being depleted, and whenever I'm being depleted, I'm not on my A game. So whenever smoke happens, I can't detect it, and you're in danger, right? But a lot of times people, they learn how to live with the beep.
Wow.
And then before you know it, you just live with this beep or whatever, and then before you know it, like it's dead, right?
Yeah.
And so when people are like, never trust your feelings, I'm like, hold on, no. Sometimes your feelings, whether they're a lack thereof or an abundance of, maybe it's a beep. Maybe the Lord gave you those feelings and we're like, wait a minute, there's a check there. Like do something, like there's a check. There's a check. Something is going on. And so at that time, you have to look within.
Yeah.
Ask the Holy Spirit, like, all right, so what in me it is deficient?
Yeah.
Or where do I need to go? Or what do I need to do? Like, what are you trying to communicate to me so I can be, for lack of better words, charged up.
Yeah.
Right? I can allow the Lord to charge me up so I can perform the way that he designed me to perform, right?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
So
no, I like it because the reality is that a smoke alarm basically tells you there's something destructive coming in. It's not too late to stop it.
Boom.
Right?
Oh, that's so good.
But you need to take action now while you hear when the alarm's going off, right?
That's good.
When we recognize the fact that something is coming in and consuming our joy, consuming our passion, bringing destruction to our walk with God, we need to take action like instantly, right?
Boom.
Before it's too late. And the sad thing is, I think that like when we become used to that beep sound and we start tolerating it, right?
Yep.
Sometimes we start experiencing some of the smoke. We start tolerating that. Yeah. And then we start experiencing the lack of function of having a house full of smoke, breathing this in, not breathing the purity and the fullness of the air that we should be breathing in. It's polluted.
Yeah.
But we've become accustomed to it because we've started to ignore it. And I think that like, sadly, I think that there are some people living in houses full of smoke, doing nothing about it. I think that's why in our walks with God, we need to make sure we are maintaining our relationship with Jesus, maintaining our ability to hear his voice, and in turn, maintaining our ability to protect the thing that gives us the most when it comes to our purpose and our passion and the things that we're supposed to be walking out, our calling.
And in the community too, right? You bring somebody that has a functional smoking alarm in their house and they go to somebody else's house and it's malfunctioning, gets beeping or whatever. They're like, bro, you don't hear that? You don't hear that?
Yeah,
like, hey, man, you need
yeah.
to change. You need to change it.
Yeah.
It's just like that's why it's so important to have community.
Yeah,
people are like, dude, like you don't hear that, like you don't see that, you don't detect that, like something is deficient within you. I see it. Maybe you're used to it, but I see it, right? So from there, you can be like, dang, really?
Yeah.
Oh, now I notice it.
Yeah.
And then boom, you can get your life together,
right? And we've talked about this a lot on the podcast. You know how much, for me, I think for you also, how important community is. I feel like it comes up almost every time we talk. But this is amazing. I think the reality for people to recognize I need some smoke detecting friends in my life.
There
right?
you go.
Because there's a beep happening that I've been ignoring and I don't even realize that I'm ignoring it anymore.
So
sometimes you need a friend to come in your house and make you uncomfortable. Because you know what's really annoying is changing the batteries in those stupid smoke.
I know, right?
The angle. You get the 9 volt, you're putting on your tongue, seeing if it's dead, right?
I thought I was the only one that did that.
But and then you're climbing up on the ladder looking like an idiot, eating batteries and pulling stuff out.
Shoulders getting tired.
Feeling weak because who can keep their arm up for that long? No one wants to change their battery. Like it is easier to ignore the beeping. Like honestly, it's easier to ignore it.
That's so good.
We need friends that will come in and be like, bro, I'm gonna help you get the ladder. I'm not gonna make my shoulders sore. That's your job. This is your house. But I will help you carry the ladder. I will help you recognize what's there, bro. I love that what you just said. The people come in and I just want to reiterate the importance of having people who are smoke detecting friends in your life, people who you trust to speak into your life, and you just have to listen, right? It's important. They're protecting you. It's a good thing.
That's good. Thanks for being my smoke detector, my guy.
Likewise, bro.
That's dope.
We should make shirts that say smoke detecting friends.